witnesses were called to the stand today in the second day of testimony in the DUI manslaughter trial of polo mogul John Goodman.
The state's witnesses offered compelling testimony on Goodman's condition the night of the crash in 2010, which took the life of Scott Wilson. News Channel 5's Jay Cashmere is leading our team coverage. He's live outside the Palm Beach County Courthouse with what happened in court today. Jay?
Yeah, Michael Shannon, another powerful day of testimony. More witnesses from the state coming to the stand today. We had 7 total. Court just wrapped up moments ago. And of those 7, we saw the first responders. 2 PBSO deputies came up along with 2 paramedics as well, giving their accounts of the scene of the crash site on that fateful day in February 12, 2010. Of course, among some of the witnesses today, some powerful ones. Lisa Pembleton and Heather Colby Hutchins, who is John Goodman's girlfriend. All of these people were recounting their versions of events pertaining to their involvement in and around this tragedy, all shedding light on Goodman's emotional state, his physical state, what he said, what he did, and whether or not he was intoxicated or sober as this case builds day by day. My colleague Alex Sands has been following the developments today, all the court proceedings. He's breaking down all of these witnesses for us from the other side of the Palm Beach County Courthouse. Alex, take it from here.
As you said, Jay, after hearing from those key witnesses as first part of a day, the second half spent on those first responders, what they saw and heard that night. But it was a surprise by the defense, by John Goodman's attorneys, that got the judge angry this morning.
I saw a car wreck.
The first of a day's witnesses, Nicole Okoro, among the first to see the crash.
Well, I passed it, and I ran over some debris, and I turned around, and I pulled over and got out of the car and called to see if there was anyone around, and then I called 911.
It was loud enough to wake me up.
It was Lisa Pembleton, though, who came under intense grilling. It was her phone John Goodman used that night.
He said that he had stopped at a stop sign, he looked, didn't see anything, and he pulled out and he hit something. I said I thought that he needed to call 911 in case anybody was hurt.
Did he tell you that he had had a few drinks?
Yes. He said I really effed up and that he had been in an end-of-the-world accident.
A key witness. Defense attorneys argued she was biased, saying she was too close to the civil attorneys of Scott Wilson's family. A surprise motion caught prosecutors and the judge off guard.
You knew this witness was going to testify. You knew you were going to impeach her or attempt to impeach her in this manner. I mean, I feel ambushed.
I have no problem telling the court, but I don't want to tell my adversary how I intend to cross-examine the witness.
I want to know, what meetings did she sit in on?
The witness with the least to say? Heather Hutchins, John Goodman's adopted girlfriend. Goodman attorneys said called her before calling 911.
The only conversation I remember is the very last conversation I had with him.
He didn't tell you that his Bentley wasn't functioning properly or anything like that?
Correct.
At some point tomorrow, the jury will come right out here just a few feet from where we're standing right now to see the actual cars involved in this, Jay. As you know, after all these days of testimony, we could have some conclusion to the prosecution's case on Friday. They expect the rest of the defense picking up their arguments sometime that day. Back to you.
Alex Sands on the other side of the Palm Beach County Courthouse for us, breaking down today's proceedings. Alex, thank you very much. Well,